Hey, it's Eric from the Cover Network. Today we're talking about the search engine, basically our service called Practical SEO. So if you're doing business with the Cover Network, we do a number of different things from the consulting all the way to the promotional. So, the first conversation until you deliver an actual physical product that promotes your company or brand to your customer and everything in between. So the design work, the photography, the e-commerce, the copy, everything in between that. But with the SEO, we call it practical because we just do a practical approach to it. There's we don't get overdo it as far as the many different tactics you could do. They say there's 200 different ranking factors that contribute to any given day or any given market or any given segment within the search end results, which is the top 100. So you get into that, that's an impression, and you click, that's a click through. And that's what things we look at. But to give you an idea of the services underneath it, which all, if you're anything familiar with search engine optimization, this is pretty straightforward. We do the keyword research, look at technical SEO, which is the coding and then how it's layered and what is actually on page. Look at your competitors. We do that with a number of different tools, optimize the content so that it's easily displayed depending on where it's getting shared on social media or if it's on a screen, tablet, wherever it may be. So link building for backlinks and then a local SEO to make sure you have everything plugged in as far as Google and what they want and the different search engines as far as getting listed in a local map area that you serve or you live in or you service. And from that perspective, e-commerce is taken into consideration. It's sort of a different game than normal when you're looking at, possibly a page with 1,000 different products or 1,000 different SKUs and how you best optimize that to find, to put it so that people can find it and it's not diluted. And then again, the analytics and reporting, which is kind of where, we always start with sort of an audit or at least a conversation and get an idea. Usually I can do that within a half hour in a conversation and try and get a snapshot, bring the information back, run it through and see where we're at. And a lot of times if you have some of the stuff installed already, it's pretty straightforward with the analytics that looks at, where thing is coming from. And so if you look at, say, where your user acquisition comes from, it's like, well, where do people come from the most to find you? And that's something you can take a look at by say, hey, are they finding you directly or they coming from Instagram? They coming from, different types of places to find you. And this is a snapshot, say, over the last 30 days. So there might be different things where people have your actual link already. People found you on Google or people came through Facebook. And that's just kind of an idea real quickly about trying to find out where people are coming from to come to your website. So if you have to have this installed or at least a version, if not on your server, the back end has a statistic package we use here just to bypass Google and do a couple different things. So you can watch real time, depending if you're a sporting event and you know that it's live and you want to see people, how many people are on there. All of a sudden this kicks up to 40, 100, 200 different people and you have something, or maybe in a commercial airs on TV, you can measure in real time the actual results of what's going on. So this is almost historic. You can go back pretty far in time as long as the codes are installed on your website. And it's something we definitely do as part of the onboarding process to make sure that we can measure your entire website and your existence over time. Something that goes hands in hand with that is the console. So you have to install the console. Well, this is a little bit more granular in detail just for Google. So it doesn't pertain to, Bing or different search engines. But at the end of the day, Google makes up a lot of percentage of the actual traffic. So we focus on this one and the rest usually fall in pretty good. So it gives you an idea of clicks and impressions and click through and your average position. So if we were looking for impressions, which is showing up in the top 100 search results, we have 360 photography, no clicks. So, that might be something to look at, that page needs to be optimized a lot more or has the potential to be. And so if you look at clicks, though, you see sometimes the information is off because now it says there's 4 clicks. But in general, it gives you a basic idea, a roadmap. It kind of gives you a barometer of exactly what's going on with your website and what you're starting to rank for or come into that. So that's those tools we use for a third party, Href. Pretty well known in the industry, and it gives you an idea over time, pretty much historic of the entire website. So if you look at, some photography website, it measures it all the way back to 2015, takes an idea of sort of like where your organic traffic is, your different, ranking factors and things, competitors, and it's just a tool, again, another barometer to figure out where things are headed. And for me, I use a lot of it for the keywords, just to see the direction of the website from the times we make changes, where stuff is moving. So I know I made some changes in automotive photography the other day, and so, actually other week, but so you can see they moved up, but they're still not. You got to be in the top 10, top 5, top 3 So that we still have more optimization to do, but it's going in the right direction. And those are the things. I mean, if you look at it, there's 6 pages of keywords, where they're at, where they're moving. You could look at the top position. This is something we do on a daily basis. See, the 360 photography is pretty well up there. We're pretty well ranked for that kind of thing. So that page is doing good. It's one of the pages I actually spend time on for my own stuff. So, I expect it to do well when we actually spend time on it. But there's other tools that we use. We use for user behavior. We measure sort of like where people click. So you can actually look here, and I have software installed on the website to see that how many people click at any different things. So, if someone's had up here, like this is for a restaurant, and they said, oh, our gift cards aren't working. Well, we can see, did the gift cards get it? Oh, it's not here. It's not on this page. Maybe we should put it somewhere else. And it gives you an idea of a heat map of how many people click where. So, menu is obviously, one that's interesting. Obviously, people use the hamburger to get the menu open, so that's 1.4 thousand clicks. And that you can look at the desktop, the phone, all devices, and it measures different things. In addition, it can show you basically like how people navigate your page. So you can take a look at the navigation of like, this is a person getting here. Okay, they got to this event somehow. They got to this page. Now they're navigating. We want them to fill out the form and inquire about an event there, so that you could get an idea. Did they click on it? Did they convert? Did they do things? And if not, how do we better optimize that? So again, these are tools that we use on a daily basis to kind of understand where things are at. And then, we use a markup tool with our internal staff to kind of create things. So we mark up different sites, to do different things, to change with our graphic artists to move things around and optimize them so that the click-through ratio improves. We want to see where people, are actually clicking on different things. So if they're not clicking on the areas we want, we go back into a redesign and continually focus on trying to get that, optimization perfect to where it actually creates the conversion. So a couple different websites. We had some new ones come in with Design Studio. They were looking for more brand penetration as far as different products and services. So we rebuilt this one into the categories, and they wanted to get listed a little bit more for their partners. So we basically made individual pages and for the lighting, but we included all the partners, so all the keywords and buzzwords. I'm not going to go into detail of how we did it and here and things, but basically we gave a way for the back doors to come in to actually find them for lighting. And so that one's a new one in progress, but has worked. If you look at this one here, we wanted to get more private events. We built a couple of pages, redid this website, and we convert. This one was where the company was getting only like two events per month, and we've turned it into almost 10 inquiries per day, and almost they're booked up almost until next year. So always working towards trying to perfect the actual design to where we get it to, as far as getting it super dialed in for conversions. So those are high level kind of what we do. At the end of the day, again, the full suite of services from the time we consult with you, meet with you, design all your content, and then you promote it with some old school kind of products and things like that. We do it all from A to Z when it comes to that. So that's it. Short one today. Again, the Cover Network brand amplification strategy and implementation. If you're looking to grow your business with someone, one-stop shop that can do everything from create the content, promote the content, and convert the content, check out the Cover Network. It's anywhere online. Just type in the Cover Network and reach out to us. We could do about an hour initial consultation, and we could do a little bit of a sort of an audit for you and give you an idea of where we could match up services to grow your business. That's it.